Hello everyone, welcome back to Southern Bits and Bites. I'm back with Suzanne Johnson, USA Today best-selling cookbook author. Yay! Welcome back. Today we're going to stir up some grits and greens.
We are.
Very Southern dish.
Very, very Southern. So, and we're going to use the magic of the Instapot.
It's such a big deal these days. Everybody's really rocking their Instapot.
I got it for Christmas and I was not excited.
Oh.
Because I was very overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But now I have embraced it and I absolutely love it.
Okay, for newbies.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between the crock pot and the Instapot? I kind of know.
The Instapot is magical because it is a crock pot, it is a pressure cooker, it is a saute. You can saute. We're going to saute in it in just a minute. Okay. It does just, but it will steam. It does just about anything you could possibly do. So you've really used yours a lot. I'm getting there. Okay. I want to be perfect at it, but I'm getting there.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's so fun. But I have perfected the greens.
Okay. Okay.
You're going to start. So we're going to hit the saute button there.
Okay. Saute.
And you're going to add in this is about 3 slices of bacon that I've chopped up, and about a tablespoon of minced garlic. Okay. So you'll hear it. So now it's telling you it's on. So it's basically it's getting hot to saute. So you start stirring around the bacon and if it's garlic, I'm gonna chop up our greens. Okay. And these are greens from my garden. And a little fun fact. I chopped them up a little bit. This is a mustard green, and because it's all fun and frilly, you can tell it apart. This is a collard green. It's the smoother leaf. Oh. So these are mustard and collards. We did not plant turnips this year. I don't know really why, but it's a turnip green is almost prickly. Okay. So you can feel the difference. So.
Do you have a favorite in taste, or you really can't?
I love a mustard. Okay. Mustard is really my favorite. It has a different bite to it for some reason. I don't know. I just really like it. But I always do them all together. I don't choose one over the other, but if you go to the grocery store and you only want to buy collard greens, whatever, that's okay. I just like to mix them up all together. So I'm going to chop up about 2 cups, and you just roughly chop it. You can't really hurt them. And these have been cleaned 3 or 4 times. Okay. That's the other important thing about greens. When you pick them out of the garden, or even when you get them in the grocery store, they have got little granules of dirt. Oh, okay. So rinse, rinse, rinse.
So don't always trust the triple wash.
Do not trust the triple wash. No. Because if you get that little grain of dirt in your finished meal, it ruins the whole meal. So it's definitely worth the time to get and get the kids in there to rinse. It's fun. It's like, they get to wash leaves.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm getting those going. It should start. It heats up. Yeah, it's starting to heat up. I can hear it.
I'm already starting to smell the garlic.
Yeah.
And so how many cups again of that?
It's 2 cups of raw. All right. And this makes just enough for the grits and greens recipe. Okay. If you're making a pot of turnip greens, you can double this. Okay. You can make about 4 to 6 cups. For every 2 cups of greens, do about a can of chicken broth. Okay. For it to go in there.
Ooh, this smells good.
I know, I can see it going now. All right, so now we're going to put in our greens and saute them around a little bit as well. Okay. Just to get them wilted down.
They are really pretty.
Aren't they fun? I know. Yeah, right, so I'm going to dump those in. That's about roughly 2 cups. And just stir those around. To go.
Oh, you kicked some out. Sorry about that.
Oh, it smells so good.
It does.
Oh my gosh.
It's beautiful.
All right, getting those going. Then we're going to pour the chicken broth over and kind of incorporate that as you can. Okay. And then we're going to add the magic lid back on there. All right. So we're done with that. Yep. So we'll get the top. Oh. And I'll show you. There's a little system to it. So you put it on like that. And it sings to you, which I love. So you're going to hit cancel to turn it off. Okay. And now we're going to hit pressure cook. and it's at 5 minutes. So it'll pause at 5 minutes until it pressurizes. Oh, and you want to make sure that this is on the sealed part. Okay. And then see, it's ready to go. So it says on. So it will pressurize for 5 minutes, and then you want it to steam out for 20 minutes. Okay. And then we'll come back and add it to our crepe.
All right. Sounds great. So we're going to let it do
We're going to let it kind of do its magic.
Yeah. All right.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
It's time.
So they're done?
Yes,
okay.
they're done.
Okay. So they're not going to explode on
No.
you.
So twist it.
And it
There's your song. Let that out.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so I'm not good at that.
You have to fully
Can I
twist
just
it.
lay this aside?
Yeah, that's fine. Right there.
Serious.
See, it's a little steam bath.
Yes.
Oh, they smell so good.
They do smell good.
But see, they're all done. Yay.
Okay, catch everybody up here.
Yes, I'll catch everybody up. So we made grits. I do 2 cups of water, 2 cups of beef broth, and about a teaspoon of salt. Bring it to a boil. Then I add 1 cup of grits, and it's always 4 to 1. So your liquid is 4 cups to 1 cup of grits. All right. Then there's a half a stick of butter in there because that's very important. Yes. Why wouldn't you? Yes. And then we're going to add the greens in. Okay. And we're using tongs because we don't want the juice. We just want the greens and the lovely bacon and garlic and all that goodness.
All of that.
And then over here, I sauteed about a half a cup of diced onion in some reserved bacon grease.
Which is really showing your Southern.
Yes, because this dish is just decadent. Greens, they were healthy when they went in, not so much
anymore.
But I cooked about 6 strips of bacon earlier, and I reserved about a teaspoon, not a tablespoon, of bacon grease, and sauteed just a good sweet Vidalia onion. So I'm going to add that in. Didn't mean to scrape. All right. So we're getting all that
just a little bit left here. We want every little bit of it.
Yes, we do. All right. So we're going to get all that incorporated. And I'm going to add about a cup of Monterey Jack cheese. This is 2 cups, but we're going to save a cup for the topping. Add that in there.
These smell great.
Don't they?
Yes.
It just
the
it smells
bacon
like New
and
Year's
the garlic.
Day.
It does. Well, like you said earlier, this really is. It is a decadent.
It is.
It's a rich dish.
It is.
And so it's great for any holiday.
It really is. Yeah, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter pairs wonderful with ham. Any kind of pork, that you have. It's just because
there's not a pig in it.
Yeah, there is a pig in it.
There you go.
All right, so that is nice and incorporated there. So I'm going to take it, and this is a lightly greased dish. And get all of that out there, and you just spread it out into your baking dish, and then we're going to top it with the remaining cup of Monterey Jack cheese there,
and the rest of the bacon,
and the rest of the crispy bacon. I didn't, how simple this was until you really do it ingredient by ingredient, but it is so good.
It is.
All right, so I'm going to put this in the oven. We already have one ready, so I'm going to pull it out.
And we bake it at?
350 for 30 minutes.
350 for 30 minutes. Yes. Easy enough. Ooh, and now it's our turn.
Yes, it's our turn to dig in. I'm just going to dip out of the dish.
Go for it.
All right.
Smells great.
Cheers.
Oh, it's wonderful. I love grits and greens.
That is so good. That is money.
It's the bacon. You can't do it without the bacon.
Yep. Oh my gosh, that
is
so good.
It's great.
Yes.
Okay, grits and greens recipe. Check the paper coming up. And your cookbook, Southern Bits and Bites, you can get it at Tula J in Trussville on Main Street and at Dee Dee's Books. Both of those in the heart of Trussville, easy to find. So go get it and grab this recipe for grits and greens. As always, Suzanne, thank you.
So good.
We'll be back next time with more.